Antonio Living. That's our Cricket Live audience that you're hearing this morning, which, by the way, you can get more information on being a part of on our website, saliving.com. If you're diabetic, there's a new treatment for diabetic patients that's called Peripheral Neuropathy. It's a foot treatment. It actually can treat any part of your body, but it really helps diabetics heal. So here's a look at it at Cedar Hills Family Practice. Well, this morning we are at Cedar Hills Family Practice, and we're talking with Dr. James Williams about peripheral neuropathy, which is something that I'm just learning about for the first time today, but I know it affects so many people here in San Antonio. What is peripheral neuropathy?
Well, peripheral neuropathy specifically is damage to the nerves.
Okay.
Pathology means some kind of bad thing that's happened to the nerves. And neuropathy that means the nerves, and then of course periphery is on the outside of the body.
So I know this is something that affects a lot of diabetics, but not just diabetics, right?
Right.
Okay.
It can also affect people who have had injuries to the nerves that are infected, also people who have hypothyroidism and various other metabolic disorders. There's also many different diseases that can affect the nerves in the body.
And you guys have a special form of treatment that you do here in this office. I know you guys were the first people to do this treatment in San Antonio. How does it work, basically? Does it go in and really deliver the medicine to the nerves, and that's what kind of helps our patients?
Well, it's a complicated new procedure that only a few people, when I first started, there was only 3 people in Texas doing, and about 15 across the country. Now there's a little bit more. But basically, we're delivering a medicine to the specific nerves that are damaged in the feet around the ankle area, and then afterwards we're going to stimulate those nerves to start to work again with electrostimulation at low frequencies. And the patients have a great effect with that.
I know you speak fluent Spanish, which is a good thing because that way you're able to really find out what's affecting your patients. Also, is this something that insurance can cover? Can you guys work with people's insurance on this?
Yes, definitely insurance covers it almost all the time. If there's any questions, we'll resolve those in the first visit to make sure that everything is covered and what you would end up owing. But majority of insurance companies are covering it, and we are making it's actually expanding, and more insurance companies are covering it all the time.
Well, I know you said you've been seeing some great results from your patients, but I think the proof is when we talk to them. So let's go talk to some of your patients.
Okay, sounds good.
We're checking in with Victoria, who's actually on to stage 2 of her treatment. Victoria, tell me a little bit about the pain that you were having before you started this treatment and how debilitating it was.
I had to be in a wheelchair all the time, going from doctor to doctor, places to places in a wheelchair. And my father's the one that, told me about this. And I came, and it took at least 10 sessions. After that, I started feeling everything.
Wow, so you were feeling your legs enough that you've been able to get up out of the wheelchair? Wow, that's pretty amazing. I mean, does the treatment hurt at all?
At first, the shots didn't really hurt, but it's more like a stimulator.
Right.
But that's how I know that it's working.
So what's next for you? Are you hoping that you'll be able to walk around
without having to hold on to something, to anything?
Yeah. What would you tell other people with pain who would be thinking about doing something like this?
It's a good thing to come to this office to see Dr. Chuck.
We're checking in with another patient. This one's pain a little bit different than Victoria's. Victoria was stuck in a wheelchair. Robert is standing, but that doesn't mean you don't have pain. Tell me about what's been going on.
Well, they say I've got nephropathy in my feet, which means my feet hurt 24/7. Just all night. I have trouble sleeping. I'm hoping that this treatment will work. I'm about 25% into it, so we'll see.
So how many treatments have you had so far?
I've had 5. This will be the 6th.
Okay. And it takes a while, though, so you're hopeful for relief, basically.
Yes, ma'am. I would do about anything. This is just awful. Diabetes is a terrible disease.
Well, I'm with another one of Dr. Williams' patients, and this one doesn't have diabetes, but has benefited from the neuropathy treatment out here. This is Aretha. It's nice to meet you. Tell me about what's been going on with your foot and how the treatments have been able to fix something that's been there for years.
Well, this spot here on my leg, has been there, and I've been with doctors, and the itch has almost driven me crazy. And so they found out that I did have this neuropathy on my toes and so forth. And so they started the treatment, and I guess it has the circulation coming back.
Yeah.
And I can see the difference, and I stopped itching.
Whoa, so you feel better.
I feel better.
If you would like to know more about what they're doing over there at Cedar Hills Family Practice, definitely give them a call. They've had a huge success rate treating diabetics. Even if you don't have diabetes, they can help you out. The phone number is on the screen. It's 298-4711. You can also find out more by going to cedarhillsfamilypractice.com.